So let me ask you about the main event, though, next week then. Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker really on the comeback. He's saying the first time they fought, he was burnt out. He wasn't the same guy that he is now. So, Mike, when you look at this main event, the second time we're running this fight together, what do you think?
I think that Robert Whittaker was definitely mentally burned out. I think he needed the break. He needed to reset. And we've seen the best version of Robert Whittaker as of late. I mean, that 5-round fight against Kelvin Gastelum was a thing of beauty. It was a masterclass. And I truly believe we are going to see the best version of Robert Whittaker in this rematch. With that being said, I don't think we saw the best version of him in the first fight.
He needed a break, as you mentioned. I know, I don't even know where to begin because I'm so excited about this fight. It's honestly the most deserving two best guys in the world in the middleweight division fighting again. Since then, in middleweight division, both guys have gone 3-0. Yeah, Izzy had that one hiccup when he went up in weight. It just wasn't a good style matchup for him. But as far as the middleweight division, these are the two best guys in the world. They've looked flawless. But if I had to rate one guy who has evolved more since their first meeting, I gotta say it's Robert Whittaker. Watching him inside of this Apex Center perform, as you said, against Kelvin Gastelum, it was beautiful. It was a masterclass, to take your words. He did everything correct. He didn't take a lot of damage. He used his distance wisely. He didn't get caught up in those exchanges in the pocket like he did in the first fight with Izzy. He made that correction. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen when they exchange horns again.
And it's not even the technical corrections. It's the mentality. I mean, this sport is 99% mental. I can't emphasize it enough. If you're mentally not in the game, you're not going to perform to your best ability. So for him to, in Robert Whittaker's, he's been very open about his career, where he's at in his life, needing to take breaks from the sport. He's been pretty much an open book for us. And I believe him when he says he mentally was out of that fight. And I believe that he's mentally ready for this fight. He wants to compete. He wants his belt back. I'm not saying this is a surefire victory for him because he's got to go fight the champ, but I still think we're going to see the best version of him next week.
KB, can I say this? How about Izzy, though? Izzy kind of interjecting a little bit of frustration. Izzy seems very emotional about this fight, saying that he wants to prove a point in this fight. Are we going to see a clear-headed Izzy in this fight, the guy that came out breakdancing with backup dancers and came out and put on a masterclass the first time that they met? Or are we going to see an emotional Izzy coming here trying to put his foot down and make a performance for the ages?
It's like the cliffhanger you get at the end of Batman.
I'm stuttering. I'm excited about this fight.
Will Adesanya do that? We don't know, but we'll find out next week at UFC 271.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.